Gangsters, what's up, guys? How you doing? It's me. It's Mo. I know. It's been a long time. It's been like a day. I know, a whole day. But I wanted to check in because so many of you have been reaching out to me and have been absolutely amazing over the last day. For anybody not aware, maybe you're just tuning in, watching this on demand, possibly. I am no longer with Midwest Family Springfield or 97.7 QLZ. I can't comment on stuff. I don't want to comment on a lot of stuff, to be honest with you. I just want to move on. And with that said, the powers that be had both Micah from Backstage QLZ and Kevin Hart. No, not that Kevin Hart, the uncool one. I kid. They packed up my stuff out of my office, and then my main man Lars, he delivered it to me. So I'm just going to go through, make sure all my stuff's in here, make sure they didn't accidentally put something in here that's not mine that needs to go, back to the station. And I thought maybe you'd want to hang out with me. Now, you guys are going to have questions. Many of you are going to have questions about what's happened over the last 24 hours. Again, I can't necessarily answer them. You're welcome to interact, keep me company. You can ask your questions. If I can answer it, I will. If I can't, then, well, hopefully you can respect that I just can't answer it. Now, I will point out, I'm already starting to hear things and read things about me, about how everything went down. All I'm going to say is, if you come across something good, bad, somewhere between, I'm going to let you decide if you want to believe it. All right? I'm not going to address anything. So if you hear rumors, there's going to be talk and chatter about what happened. Maybe one day I'll set the record straight, but that day is not today. And I'm just going to let you believe what you want to believe. If it sounds like something I would do, cool. All right, no problem. Believe it. If you think it's a little far-fetched, Mo's a jackass, but he's not that much of a jackass, then that's fine as well. All right, so feel free to interact. Leave your comments. Good, bad, or somewhere between. I don't care. I'm going to be doing this for a little while. We have 3 large size boxes of my goodies, of stuff that was all in my office. So I'm going to, again, go through, kind of reorganize, repack. Thank you again to everybody who put the care into it. Nathan says he's only going to spread good rumors, like how I'm wielding America's ass. I do have a nice backside, and at some point during this stream, I will probably show it. It's covered. But I'll probably show it on accident as I'm just like trying to get boxes or something. Most of these will be Funko Pops. I'm going to tell you now. I don't know if you paid much attention to everything. I like my decorations. I like my nerd shit. So I was building a Funko wall of Pops at work. And I always wondered, will I fill up that wall or will I no longer be employed first? It was a toss-up, but I knew it was going to be a race. Brian, thank you so much for your comments here, saying, hope you're well. Hit me up if you need anything. I appreciate you. I'm doing all right for now, by the way. So with that said, I got to start getting some stuff out of here. This is something I took to work just to remind me of my Comic-Con days. All of these are autographs. So Robert Rodriguez, Stan Lee, they're all Shield, Will Wheaton, a lot of people. So I actually have a couple of these boards, to be honest with you. They're all different. The reason I did is because when I worked for Comic-Con, new management took over that, and they were going to toss things. And so that literally was in the dumpster. I'm like, can I have that? So I just took it. So I have a couple of those there. Let's see here. We all know the track record Midwest Family Broadcasting has when it comes to good and great talent. No comment on that one. Nathan, you like Funko Pop? I do like Funko Pops. I think this is going to be an office box here. I can tell by the office stuff. Nerd shit is awesome. Natasha, you are correct. Misty, you are confused. What are you confused about? Again, I'll try to address situations without, giving too much details there. We need somebody with talent in the Raleigh market. Hey, if you know of an opening, or if you want to pass my info along, that's fine. I am a free agent. I can go anywhere. Misty does. Okay. She also says she loves my shirt. That's the Out of the Darkness shirt. That's, the suicide prevention walk. Hopefully I still get to be a part of that this year, even though I won't be with the radio station. Mutual departure or not, good or rumors, it really stinks. Sorry, things didn't go according to plan. They're lost all around. You guys were good. It is a loss for me as well, because the listeners here in Springfield and Central Illinois have been amazing. And I don't just say that because I'm sucking up. I mean it. You guys have embraced me where other radio markets have not, or at least not as quickly. So seriously, thank you so much for that, guys. What happened, what I've been telling people that really, really want to know, but don't need to know. And I'm not saying you don't need to know, but I raged against the machine a little too often. Now, you can take that however you want. Maybe people, again, there's two sides to numerous stories. So I'm sure they have theirs. I have mine. And it's probably somewhere in the middle. I think you should walk our local vets. I'm all for that. Absolutely all for that. Did I get to sleep in this morning instead of getting up at 5 a.m. Central Time? Yes, actually, I'm up at 3:30 Central Time, or was up at 3:30. So there is at least one good thing about not reporting for duty. Duty. Damn notifications. Stop it. I'm not talking notifications. I'm talking like on the laptop. Do you have an exclusive Funko Blacklight Carnage? I do. I bought 2 of them. So I actually have 2. I have an extra one. And yes, you're right. They have gone up, shot up in price there. But anyway, I didn't know if my lamp would make it or not with my lightning bolts. I'm actually going to put a black light in this here at home because I have black light pops that need to be showed off. So we got that. This box is a little bit looser than some of the other boxes that are a little bit tighter. Kind of looking at just how the shape is, everything. Again, Micah and Kevin did what they could on work hours to pack all my stuff. Angela, this one was a bitch to get. It kept selling out online. I did not like that. So you're going to see a lot of office ones. You're going to see a lot of music ones. If you're sticking around for this stream, that's because I decided to collect those for work there. You're a true superhero. Larry, thank you. I appreciate that. That's really kind of you. Marla really likes the lamp. I love lamp. I love desk. I love Anchorman reference. Never mind. All right. This is from my Mo 2020 campaign. I don't think I really need to hold on to this anymore. I'm throwing it around like I don't care about it, but I'm going to have to clean it up later. This was also part of that same thing. Merca. Thinking outside of the box, doing something different for a campaign. But if you guys want to go to a website and sign up for stuff, I'm sure there's enough of those out there. With your voice in growing, I thought you said growling at first, growing podcast presence, you could probably get some decent coin from Cameo. I don't know. Nobody wants to pay me to talk to them. Or do they? Lonely ladies, lonely men. I don't know. If you guys think a Cameo is possible, cool. But I think it's actually supposed to be for real celebrities and not like pale ones like me. Kelly from The Office, good shape. I expect most of this stuff to be in good shape too, but I just figured I'd do it on stream so I could talk to you guys. I need a Duff for my GNR collection. Sean, we should talk. I have a Duff. You'll probably see it on the stream here. Stanley with pretzel. It was pretzel day not too long ago. I tried to celebrate pretzel day. Nobody else wanted to. Sumo Andy from The Office. Okay, I'm not a completist when it comes to I need to have every single one. I just like all the different characters. So if they come out with more Andys, I'm probably not going to get any more Andys. Dan, are you selling pops? If so, I want in. We could talk. If there's one or two that you see that you want, we could talk. We could talk for sure. Wasn't a QLZ listener at first. I met you at the Hall show. We talked for a while, began listening to you, and you were the face and voice of the place. Met you at a couple other events, and you were great. Hope for the best. Thank you. I appreciate that. I definitely took pride in going out and meeting you as much as possible. And I'm going to miss that. I am going to miss that. Will that change? Will I still be able to? Maybe. I don't know. The future is still ahead of us. And this is all still new and fresh. And I haven't put out that many resumes yet. So we'll see what happens. Exciting live stream watching me drink. You're welcome. We get to classic Michael Scott. You can't see the giant boxes surrounding me right now. I have the camera angled up. It's from a local moving company. Very sturdy boxes. Travis is the guy that's in charge of that. Travis is good people. I used to voice all of their spots. I say used to because that era is going away, apparently. Take that for how you will. Okay, this is just random weirdness, like a Kane book and a solo. Look, his face changes. Yeah, I don't know why I had it. I think I probably got it on sale for like $2 at GameStop. Nothing very important. The only Game of Thrones pop I have, this one got a little shaken up. No big deal. Tyrion on the throne. It's the only Game of Thrones pop I have. Unpopular opinion. I'm going to lose most of you right when I say this. I'm not a Game of Thrones fan. I get why people are, and I did watch more than enough of it. Watched a lot of it. Great hooks, great cliffhangers. I'll give you that. Just like that medieval stuff's not for me. I just can't get into that. But I see why people like it. So that's why it's the only one for me. It was given to me. Actually, it was a gift. You could combine streams and eat weird limited edition cereal while unboxing. You know, I did go to the store earlier today, and there's a new Fruity Pebbles that's supposed to be birthday cake Fruity Pebbles. I have not found them yet. And I was thinking about doing a stream of that. Yeah. All right. You deserve to be the voice of the station. You deserve to host like everything. You have a fantastic voice. Rob, thank you so much. That gentleman is the voice of local pro wrestling. I would not want to compete with him. Rob's very good at what he does. If you have not checked that out yet, who the hell sent you a Kane book? A bunch of weirdos out there, right? Oh, wow. No, also not a Game of Thrones fan. Cool. I've never watched Game of Thrones. All right. Never watched Game of Thrones. Wow. I mean, it was delayed. I kept clicking it and then, yeah. All right. Decorations I got from GameStop just to decorate my office. I don't even have the game, but I like the Doom franchise, and I wanted decorations for my office. So, demons and blood and guts. Right? I mean, that's a good way to decorate the office. The first GM I worked under, Harvey hated my office. Oh my God, did he hate my office. He did not like any of the stuff hanging in there. Michael Scott's a little beat up. That's all right. Christmas, Michael Scott. I don't know if I got that one as a gift or got it on sale. I don't know. Posters. I laugh at this because I'm probably going to toss most of this stuff now. All right, so holiday tin, right? Popcorn tin in here. Nothing but fast food dips and sauces, ketchup packets. I probably won't hold on to many of them, but I'm so glad they packed that along with everything. Wonder if they'd appreciate my cemetery. You know, if you want the Doom thing and you want to ask at the cemetery, go for it. Go for it. Sean here, QLZ listener for 20 years. We've gone through this time and time again. We were mad when Ray got replaced, mad when the Freak Show was replaced, Free Beer and Hot Wings are replaced, and now they've got a lot of great talent. Thank you. I appreciate that. What else we got here? Maybe you can get Devon over so we can start putting people through tables. That'd be great. That would be all right. Is it true they'll be rebranding under the name Mo Thunder? Nope. As it says, still Mo Lightning. There's it. All right. Autographed Papa Roach stuff. Yeah, just casual, no big deal. Just autographed Papa Roach stuff. It's fine. A personal space heater because I literally had the coldest office in the building. I mean, in the summer, that's no big deal, but in the winter, it sucked. So I needed one of these. because there was no consistency in the heating in that building. And then the extra that I had got for a giveaway. And then the guy had to get himself in trouble. So I have one for myself. This one's the extra. I can tell because of what's surrounding it. So maybe this becomes limited edition because of everything that Mr. Manson is going through right now. I don't know. But I'll add it to the box. That's what I'll do is I'll add it to the box. All right. There's an autographed item. Predator poster. Oh, this one's not even mine. This is a like a pinup style poster. I'm not quite sure if this was Katie's because there was a lot of people in the office that I had before I got there. And this was on the wall, but then when I told you my former GM hated my office, he hated this poster, which then he didn't believe when I said it wasn't even mine. But if they packed this away, probably means nobody else there wants it. But if for some reason somebody is from the station watching and you want that, you want it back, you can have it. That's fine. Hailstorm, autograph stuff. You can tell by Lizzie's hair, this was old. That's actually from a previous radio station. All right, what do we got here? All right, we got one box down. All right. We'll move these boxes closer. What do we got here? No consistency in radio, shocking. The industry, they've had some growing pains, you know. The first 100 years was just kind of a test to see how things need to run. They'll get it in the next 100. So I'm assuming these are more pops. I could be wrong. Could be a dead body. I don't know. And then where do I put that? If it is a dead body, in the crawl space. All right. A lot of pops here. Where do I start? All right. I don't think it really matters. Kurt Cobain. So again, this is going to be a lot of music ones that you start seeing here on the list as I start falling into boxes here. This is like opening a giant loot crate. Pretty much. But the shipping arrived on time, actually early. I swear I'm still looking for Bernie Pop. You know, I saw those when they first came out, the Bernie, Hillary, and Donald ones. And had I known that things were going to get as explosive as they did, because this was very early in the election years ago, had I known, I would have bought these because, like you said, they're hard to find. And yeesh, yeah. Freddie Mercury. There's been tons of Freddie Mercury. I just chose this one. Why? I don't know. I like that one. All right, deal with it. Jimi Hendrix. So we got some classics. There's a conception about me that I don't like classic rock, and that's not true. I just think certain things have been played to death, and maybe it's time to move on. Not everybody agrees, so be it. Metallica, and of course I got all the band members that are coming up, but this is the Lady Justice from the Injustice for All. Probably a completely unnecessary pop, but I still bought it. We got Lars, not the Lars that dropped stuff off. This was not the Lars that dropped off my goods. All right. Lars Ulrich, who, hate to say it, but was actually right about Napster after all these years. We got classic James Hetfield. Kind of want an updated version of him too, but that's just me. What else we got here? Dale says, nice, I got those. Ow. Nathan, multiple states, became friends in the process. I'll follow you wherever. In the end, Cold War and bullshit. Okay, cool. All right, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if I'm singing radio. I love entertaining. I love the daily entertainment. I love being able to do that interaction, but there are so many other outlets to do so now. Podcasts are becoming huge. Spotify is expanding rapidly. So, I mean, there are other outlets. Maybe radio calls for me again, maybe not, but it's going to be hard to find that place in this industry that I agree with. Like, I want to be a part of that future. I mean, I'm not trying to be rude to anybody. It's just, they have their patterns. They have their ways. I don't agree with them, so it's probably not going to be an easy adjustment somewhere else, but I don't know. We'll see. Lemmy, God, here's my God pop. I know, a lot of reflection. Sorry. What else we got here? Okay. Apparently we're jumping topics. We're going to It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which they started with the musical episodes, which is dangerous because that means they have more, like probably non-musical episodes coming out. That's going to be scary. Mac. Night Man. Turned into Day Man. I love that show so much. If I'm ever down, It's Always Sunny cheers me up. Great show for horrible people. Game show host Mo Lightning. I actually did come across a game show host opening today that I was considering. It's for a casino, so when they say game show host, I'm not quite sure if it's a true game show host or not, but I have applied before. There used to be an app thing. An app where like every day at 2 p.m. or whatever, you could play the trivia, the IQ trivia. I don't remember what it was called. I actually applied and got through a couple stages of interviews for that. And then they're like, oh no, that guy's not camera friendly. So that didn't happen there. D, who names a pop of a bird D? I know, exactly. I love that. You were right with tens of thousands of classic rock songs. They play the same crap consistently. Hate the fucking Eagles, man. They probably test well. That's always the excuse. They test well. Dennis, It's Always Sunny. Love that show so much. Which I didn't like at first until I started watching it in order. And then for some reason it clicked. You don't need to watch it in order to get it. But yet, I don't know, it just hooked me a lot better. Of course, Frank, the Danny DeVito character. And then completely jumping topics again. This is Fine Dog. With him being burning. You've seen the internet meme. I figured that was kind of appropriate. Just sitting around in the fire. This is fine. Who cares? It's fine. I don't know why I find that so appropriate. And then the only one of the boys pops I have on choice. Because otherwise I'm going to want all of these. And then series 2. And I can't do that. I need to stop somewhere. So I needed to get Homelander, though. I talked to Anthony Starr, the actor, and this is one of the greatest characters in superhero history, in my opinion. One of the greatest villains. If you haven't watched The Boys yet, it's violent and it's glorious. They were very nice. Even put a little layer of protection there, which is really cool. They didn't have to do that. Continuing on. We got Charlie from It's Always Sunny. And then we got Charlie from It's Always Sunny as the director this time. All right, I need to get the fun of packing a big old box. Big old box. All right, what do we got here? Story time, kids. Abe Lincoln. I mean, appropriate for Springfield, Illinois, right? I mean, it makes a lot of sense. So I got this, and I talked to local Target, which our Target's not the best. It's a C-level store. There are A, B, and C Targets, apparently. And A's get the priority product, B's, and C's. So we're C. I don't know how many we got, but I talked to local Target. Nothing. I talked to the regional manager. Nothing. I reached out to corporate saying, I don't want a freebie. I don't want... this even early. What I want to do is I just want a box of 6 of them. I'll pay for them. And the day they come out, let me pick it up. That's it. And I can give them away in the station. So I wanted to give this away back when we used to have traffic jam trivia at 7:15 in the morning. I wanted one for me, and then 5 more would be for the giveaway. I could not get a single goddamn rep from Target on any level to get back to me. Not a single one. I'm like, I'm willing to pay for it. I can understand if I wanted a freebie or a handout, but geez, people. JMA, I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm doing all right for now. We'll see. Tomorrow it could be a different story. I don't know. Never seen It's Always Sunny. I'll have to check it out. Just know it's It's a story of horrible people doing horrible things. And if you like that, then you like it. Yes, Chris, it is better that they put it in boxes rather than garbage bags like WWE has done. You should come jock in St. Louis somewhere. I've had a couple people reach out and say I should move to St. Louis radio, bigger market. If there's somewhere that makes sense, it's got to be rock. It's got to be rock. I'm not going to do anything else. Too far into this career. This summer will mark 20 years since I started in radio. I can't go back. I can't do top 40 shit. Country obviously is out of the question. Smooth jazz, maybe, if I feel like falling asleep. So it's got to be rock. And obviously we know the rock stations are getting fewer and farther between now. It gets pretty random again here. The Invisible Man. I just always liked the story of the Invisible Man. I like the pop. What else we got? And then we start going into some basketball stuff briefly. Penny Hardaway. Sorry about the glare. Deal with it. What else we got? I got Larry Legend from French Lick, Indiana. One of the greatest ballers of all time. Dude was good. I love watching all the stuff on YouTube about him. About how much he would trash talk and everything. I was a kid. I didn't appreciate it as much back then. I do now. Michael Jordan, of course. The first one. They've had many since, but I needed to get a first one. The greatest of all time. No, there's LeBron. Yeah. And Kobe's in the conversation too, but it's Michael. Of course, Wild Thing. I got to represent not just my Indians, but Cleveland. Charlie Sheen. There was also one with the glasses. That was a chase, though, and I never found that one. Or if I did, I didn't want to pay the money for it. What else we got? Jake Taylor. I mean, how can I get one without the other? They only made two. Got to represent. Back to basketball. Magic Johnson. Another amazing player. I don't have too many current guys. I don't like It's not that I don't like the current stars, but they haven't made a Devin Booker one yet. My Phoenix Suns. Make one of those, cool. And I'd get a Luka one, but I can't find the damn Luka ones anywhere. We got Chase Gollum. The only difference between this and the regular is he has a fish. He has a fish. But hey, it's Chase. What else we got here in comments? Jason says, I miss you on the ride to work. Keep rocking. Don't ever stop. Thank you, sir. You do the same, please. Chris says you need to go XM Radio and Octane. I have applied there multiple times, actually. The only time I've ever gotten to the next step and actually had somebody reach out to me through any XM satellite was for a imaging job, a production, like the hits, the station identifiers that are between songs, the imaging. That's the only time I've ever gotten a call back is for that. Never for an on-air gig. I don't know. No Steve Nash on the Sunspot? No. Nope. I would get that. I would get that for sure. Much rather hear Mo and Octane than Jose. Jose's the guy that programs it, though. So, I don't know. Jose's passionate. I'll tell you that. I don't always like listening to Jose Mangan, but he's passionate, and you cannot deny the passion. I'd much rather have a guy that's too passionate and is difficult to work with than somebody who just says yes all the time. But that's just me. We got Peter Gibbons from Office Space. These are extras, by the way. I have a full Office Space set in the other room. So you got Joanna. These were probably like $2 at Barnes & Noble or something. What else we got? Now, I'm going to be honest. I'm surprised Micah didn't steal this one. Micah's a huge Grogu fan, Baby Yoda. She got this for me. I mean, she got it for me. That's probably why she didn't keep it, but she probably wanted to. She probably was packing. She goes, oh, Mo won't notice this is gone. I mean, it's Grogu. He's so adorable. Again, I'm tossing it around like I don't have to clean it up later. One of the newer ones in my collection, 40-year-old virgin. He's got a little doll there. I called it a doll, of course. Action figure, whatever you want to call it. Just seems appropriate for me. I mean, I turned 40 this year. I'm still a virgin, obviously. So, yeah. obviously. The only Parks and Rec one I have, because again, that's a slippery slope and be dangerous if I got any more, but Ron Swanson was the greatest characters in TV history. I needed that. One. What else we got here? If Tommy London can graduate from the Bear to XM, maybe Mo Lightning can too. I don't know. Got an Office 2-pack, the only place you can get Toby so far. So that's why I got it. I don't need another Michael Scott, but I need Toby. I mean, come on. It's Toby. He's the worst. Had to get this one. My favorite scene from an Adam Sandler film. The price is wrong, bitch. Yeah, you got Adam Sandler and Bob Barker there. They have a whole line of Happy Gilmore ones, but I just needed that one. Office Space 2-pack. I bought one, and then I had a friend send me the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive one, so this became an extra. So I went to work. Where you don't put all your most valuable stuff. Then you got, Gina, what's her name? Yeah, she's causing a lot of controversy with everything, but it looks like she's going to be back. It looks like Disney and Star Wars welcoming her back into the world. I won this through a pop raffle. I don't know if you've ever done any of those sites where like you spend $10, $15, and they send you a random pop, but 40 out of the 100 people are going to get like an exclusive pop, and then everybody else gets basics. I got a basic, but it's cool. It's fine. Never gotten a chase from a good one, I don't think. Another one. I tried another raffle. There's a lot of extra Star Wars out there. It happens. Grogu pop number 2. Him eating the frog. Oh, Steven didn't even know there was Grogu pops. Yeah, here's the other one, the first one, the basic one. Goddamn glare. Yeah, so then I got this one, which I didn't know that was coming out till I already had this one. But it's Grogu. It's okay. There's a whole bunch of Grogu, by the way. Those are just 2. What else we got here? Is that a Facebook group? No, Instagram accounts is when I've actually seemed to find them. If I remember one, Sean, I'll let you know. That's the one I meant to click on. Everybody doing all right on a Tuesday? How you guys doing? Appreciate you keeping me company. I got one more box after this, and then I'll be done. Another Office Space one. I just love this one, the Sticky Note Man. Office Space, my all-time favorite movie, if you were not aware. Love that movie so much. I wouldn't say I've been missing work, Bob. And it looks like the rest is just Office at this point. Pam Beesly. My favorite one from The Office so far. Meredith, which is her boobs falling out. God, see, so they pixel it out. They pixel out the boob like on TV. They would pixel it out. I'm like, come on, like a flashing pop is so awesome. It's kind of hot. The box is not cooperating. May have to redo this box at another time. We got Jim Halpert, regular, not the chase one, with the Facebook chase. Don't know if you follow Twisted or not. Paul's Pops. Yeah. I actually had Jamie Maddox from Twisted on a green room, a QLZ green room, a couple months ago at this point. Also had him on a wrestling audio podcast. So I know all about his geekdom and his Astronomicon and all that stuff. This one's pretty awesome. Michael Scarn from the little 007 spoof play that he put together. That's good. Anthony, I asked how you guys were doing. Anthony says, after a day of working with the public, it's ready to smash my head through a copy machine. Well, as long as it's making copies while you do it, then it's okay, right? Yeah. Florida Stanley. What else we got? We got first Dwight Schrute before they exploded the Dwight Pops. Oh my God. Then another, like one of the newer Dwight Schrutes. It's a Halloween costume. Prison Mike. I had to get Prison Mike. Prison Mike is so awesome. I love The Office so much. the Dundee Award. That was an Amazon exclusive. Supposedly you can actually, you probably can't see it, but there says Dundee Award. You can write your own award if you wanted to. Best DJ ever. I don't believe that. Jan Levinson, Michael's girlfriend. We got Kevin Malone with the chili that he ends up spilling, but he loves his chili recipe, that's for sure. You got Daryl, and then you got Golden Face. Very happy to have Golden Face. That was not an easy one. Again, from Michael Scott's little 007 spoof. And then this was a gift from Doc. If you know Doc from the airwaves, he found this and got it for me. Hangry. So these things are supposed to create poop slime. There's a whole series of them, actually. You feed it water, powder, and texture, and then you shake that butt, and then they poop out slime. And this one is a WWP one, like WWE. You get it? Yeah, it's kind of disgusting. But hey, it's fun. All right. And Nicole says, box of never-ending pops. We got one more. And then I'll let you go about, not geeky things. Do you have room for all of these at home? No, I do not. But I guess I do now. Actually, they're probably going to go in storage. I've been thinking about moving, and I'm not talking necessarily out of the area. But right now I'm in an apartment, considering moving at the end of my lease, just seeing if I can find a townhouse of some sort. And if that's the case, I need to pack up some stuff anyway. So I'll probably pack this stuff up. We'll see what happens, though. I'm going to need a tour with your other pops. That's going to be a whole nother stream for another day. But maybe we can make that happen. Deb doesn't touch her chili. I'm sure. He spilled his anyway. Hopefully you didn't spill yours. I'm going to try to just start doing more of these live videos, by the way. Especially since I don't have the daily means of communication with you. This way I can still do so. Thank you guys for understanding and respecting that I can't really answer too many of these questions. Well, about everything that's gone down in the last day. One day maybe I'll do like a Ask Me Anything, an AMA. But today's not that day. Okay. My Chester Cheetos. I am obsessed with Cheetos. I don't know why. I just am. And I'm not even that big of a stoner either. I had to get the Bill Murray Zombieland one. I didn't even get any of the other Zombielands. Tallahassee, Albuquerque. I didn't get any of those guys. I just had to get Bill Murray, though. Chelsea says, missed your voice this morning. I missed talking to you this morning. We got, did you have to sign an NDA? No. There was a verbal agreement made. I'm not going to go into detail what that verbal agreement was, but I did not sign anything. So I could jump to a competitor right away, and I probably could talk if I wanted to. I don't, but there are good people that still work there. So I don't want to badmouth the place. There are some really good people that work there still, and they don't deserve to be brought into any resentfulness that I have. So when does the non-disclosure agreement end? Well, there you go. Did they hit you with, see, wow, you guys are all on the same wavelength here. No, I signed nothing on the way out, which I actually thought was a little weird, but that's fun. Made it easy. And we moved on. What else we got here? Try another comment I was going to put on screen. Adam, thank you. Wish you all the best. I wish you all the best. And then Chris says, a lot of us have experience with QLZ dumping good DJs. Well, now they dumped a mediocre one. I kid. No, you guys have been great to me. Thank you so much. Hamburglar. Because it's the Hamburglar. Birdie. That was a gift from an awesome person. Not McDonald's, but I could not resist the Operation one. Cavity Sam. Come on, look at that. Look at that. It's so awesome. I love that so much. Back to the McDonald's. Grimace. And then, of course, I wanted to wait. I didn't get the first Ronald. I wanted to get this one because he's got a guitar. Rockin' Ronald McDonald. It makes sense, right? for a rock station, and I eat a lot of fast food. So it made a lot of sense to me. Fight Club, Tyler Durden with the bar of soap. You think by now, of all these live streams I have done, I would get this better than I do. Oh well, can't teach an old dog new tricks. Chase Mr. Bean in his pajamas. What we got here? Looking forward to your tell-all on Colt Cabana's podcast, a la CM Punk. Nicole says, don't lower yourself to say something that another employer will hate you for. Exactly, there's that too. I don't want other employers to think I'm some bitter, spiteful individual. I mean, I am a bitter, spiteful individual, but I don't need them to know that. Right? This was just in a random box that was given to me, like left in the office. So I don't know anything about this character from League of Legends. So if anybody plays and wants that pop, you can have it. Janelle, thank you so much. Janelle says, I love listening to you. You will be missed. Thank you. I appreciate that. Don't know if it exists. I need to make a Noid one since they do. And I never got it. I think it was a Target exclusive 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. They do have one. Maybe they need to make a new one so the rest of us can get it. Mad Men, Don Draper, the John Hamm character. It's a good show. It's kind of slow at times, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Where's Waldo? I loved putting in the middle somewhere, in the wall of pops to see if you could find Waldo because he was always hitting you. Yeah, it was fun. I liked it. And then because I love collecting dumb pops, Smokey Bear. Only you can prevent forest fires. What we got here? Gomez Adams. Everybody wants to be like Joker and Harley. No, be like Gomez and Morticia. That's the relationship you need to strive for. With that said, I don't have a Morticia, but I do have an Uncle Fester. He's got the light bulb. Does it light up? No. Is that disappointing? Yes. The only Batman pop I would take to work because he's got the guitar. It's from one of the Elseworld stories. I have dozens of Batmans here at home. This one's now joining that collection. This one's not going into a box. 007. I know it's another hot take. It's James Bond. Daniel Craig's my favorite. I know people are like, what? What? No, he's not the best. He's my favorite. Okay. Let's just deal with it. We love you, Mo. Oh, Ashley, you charmer. I love you too. Nicole, how many pops do you have? Well, I counted at work not long before the grand finale, so to speak. And I had like 113, give or take, at work. And that was the small collection. I would guess collectively between here and home, because I don't know if you could see, there are pops up here. These are WWE pops. So you got a handful right there. And then you got more over here. All the way over here. And then you got a whole nother room full of them. Honestly, if I had to guess, I'd probably say 1,000. I haven't counted them. And I got a question about inventory. I haven't done so lately. I'm very good about the visual. It's so weird. I cannot explain it. People don't believe me until they see it in action. I'm very good with the visual. Like, so if one's missing, I'll be like, wait a minute. Yeah. Thank you, Lauren. Sad to see you go. We'll definitely miss out you. Still participating out of the Darkness Walk. I would love to. If they would love to have me there, I would love to be a part of that. Dragon Ball Z. I've never watched a single episode, but there was a co-worker, we called him Z, who wanted to collect these, but he limited himself to 5 when he was leaving. And so, of course, I helped him meet that quota as quickly as possible. We had like a Christmas exchange. I got him for the exchange. I, of course, helped feed the thing. When he was leaving work, he left on his own. And when he was leaving, he gifted me his first 2 Dragon Ball pops that he had brought to work. And so I haven't had the heart to get rid of it because it was a gift from Z, and Z's good people. What else we got? Now we have a Simpsons run here. This one was actually a gift from Lars, our afternoon guy. I say our like I'm still there. So a gift from Lars who helped really explode my Simpsons collection, which is not as large as it could be because, again, you got to hold back at some point. Radioactive man. I like superheroes. I used to be obsessed with The Simpsons. Ask my parents. I had to get this one recently within the last year. Ralph Wiggum. So many great quotes from him. Sleeps where I'm a Viking. I mean, so many good quotes from him. And then, of course, you got Duff Man. Duff Man thrusts in the direction of the commotion. Yeah. What else we got? Mo Sislak. I mean, it's not how I spell Mo, but I've gotten this comparison the whole time. If they ever make Three Stooges pops, I have no doubt someone's going to get me a Mo pop. It makes sense. Comic book guy, excuse me. I should watch DBZ. Man, there's so much I need to watch. I'm so behind on a lot of things. It's almost like I was at work all the time rather than living life. Halloween one, Zombie Bart. You can't really tell, but the color on this one is like a really gross, like snot green that really pops. It's awesome. And then you got Donut Head Homer. Again, from a Halloween episode. Stuck out at least 2 more layers of pops here. I can't believe you guys are sticking through this. You were troopers. You were troopers, my friend. Craig Jones from Slipknot. Which originally, by the way, before the pandemic, all 9 members were supposed to get one. At least the first 9 original members, to my knowledge. But then they cut production, so they went down to 3. So Craig got one. Obviously, Corey Taylor with the new mask, which kind of surprised me that they went new with it. But, you know. And because I'm not to the other Slipknot yet, here's my Manson, which I went through one earlier, and he's in trouble. What we got here? I got this for $2.50 from Party City. It's Mr. Incredible. I love The Incredibles. Such a great, probably my favorite Pixar movie is The Incredibles. And number 2 is just as good, but I like the idea of it. Notice I'm piling them around me now because I need to reorganize that first box I did so poorly. This one was gifted to me, Robin with Baby. I already have this one in the other room. So that one might be an extra for people. Extra, if anybody remembers Wes Styles from QLZ, on his way out, he gave me his. I don't know if he just wasn't allowed to take it home because he had also a collection of toys at work, but I have it now. Nightcrawler, not an extra, but I got a different Nightcrawler I liked more, and I kept that one at home, and I took this one to work, filling up the pop wall. Create your own pop of yourself. I actually have one that was gifted from my friend Michelle. From 7 years ago. She got one custom made of me in a wrestling audio shirt. And I've actually been thinking, Funko is now starting to offer, I think it's in person only, but they are starting to offer where you can pop yourself and actually buy a pop of you. You go online or use their computers and you upload an image, you kind of pick your hair and everything. So it's not the most precise way of doing it, but they actually have said that they may be introducing that online, so you can order that anywhere. Joker, I have a whole bunch of Jokers here at home, a lot of Jokers at home. I just took the silver one to work, but I have a whole bunch of other colors like the metallic orange, metallic purple. Stay. Good people of Springfield. When I say I'm thankful for you guys, every store that, or like, if you were a manager at the store and you knew me, or if you were just in, you're like, hey, Mo, I see a Joker chaser. Everybody that saw one of these let me know. So I have 3 of these. Because Joker's my favorite villain. And it's from the Batman 89. It's the makeup's coming off and everything. It's so good. I feel bad for hoarding, but I don't know. You should have beat me to it. My friend John ordered me one of these, surprised me with a Deadpool Venom mashup. It's metallic. Can't really tell on camera because, it's not the best. But so that was cool. I ended up getting a crate from Amazon with a different Human Torch, so I just took this one to work. Or wait, this one was from the box. You can see from the Marvel Collector Core. I was gifted an extra. I have all of the colors of Thanos. I was gifted an extra orange. Orange is my favorite color. Well, orange and purple. I like orange and purple. So they kind of ask me tomorrow, it'll probably be dark purple. And then this one, there was, I think this one got lost originally in the mail. And then I bought another one because this one was lost. And then it showed up magically. So I ended up having two of them. Oh, it's a Lucha Libre Iron Man, by the way. If you're like, what the F is that? What is going on here? Huh. Don't look behind me, Nicole. All right? Don't do that. All right. Do you still have all of the different chrome Yes, I do. I do. Yes. Now we have two more rows. Good God. All right. We're going to get this done. I'm going to wrap things up in 10 minutes or less. All right. Rob Zombie, where many of you yelled at me for like buying all the Rob Zombies. Actually, it was Eric from a local GameStop allowed me to purchase all of them. Or I think he actually donated them to the station to give away. One was for me, of course. I bought this one, but anyway. Because they were the only GameStop in town that got them for a while, I got yelled at because I took all of them for giveaways. I was thinking of you. Robert from Metallica. Doesn't your cat knock them off the shelf? She never did. I lost her last year, so I don't have any pets right now to worry about that with, but she never really did. No, she was not a knock a thing off the ledge sort of kitty. Charisma was really good like that. Michelle, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in or streaming in, whatever I don't know. Thanks for the click. Then Kirk Hammett, the last member of Metallica here. They had 3 Slayer pops. I just decided to go with Kerry King. Instead of getting all of them. Axl Rose. If you ever go to Comic Service in Springfield, the guy will sell you these pops like at cost, at price. So this is a retired pop. I got all 3 members of Guns N' Roses for $30 total. Not each, $30 total. And they're retired. So he could have easily marked up the price. Did not do so. Guy is great. And this is the one that the guy was, Sean, I believe, was asking about earlier. Duff McKagan. We're not to Slash yet. I thought this was really cool. The MTV Moon Man. You remember when they actually showed videos and you cared about the award show? A long time ago, I know. I don't know. I just thought the Moon Man was really cool. Sorry, I thought you had 2 cats. At one point, I did. When I was married, over 7 years ago, I believe. 8 years. I don't even know how long it's been now. But we had 2 cats. I took Charisma, and the ex-wife took Silver Surfer. I named the cats. Can you believe that? Silver also passed away 2 years ago. So even if I did have 2 cats, I don't anymore. They lived some good lives, so rambunctious little kids there. Nathan, there was Hetfield earlier, but they must have got separated in the boxing. So there was, Lauren says MTV sucks. It used to be decent at one point. I'm not used to all this talking. That's been so long. I know. It's been a day. I got Gene because I like the pop. Gene's actually kind of a dick, but it was cool enough for me. There was one time, Comic Con, one of my best friends, he left the company only a couple of weeks before his hero, Gene Simmons, was going to be at the show. So what I did is I printed out, like went to Kinko's, one of those places, and printed out a thing. So when I got a photo up with Gene Simmons, it was my friend's face instead of mine. And I would hold it up. I mean, it's fake, but I also asked the guy at Comic Service, will it ruin the chances of selling the others if I only get Gene? He's like, don't worry about it. Take Gene. I'm like, all right, cool. If you don't care, I don't care. Then you got one of 4 Ghost pops. I mean, I like Ghost, but Jesus, come on. Yeah, thanks for me not talking. Thought makes me giggle. I don't talk I imagine I probably wouldn't talk in space when there's like no. I probably would talk there. Yeah. Keyword used to be. Thanks for talking. No, Amber. Thanks for listening. Headbangers Ball was the. Nicole's right about that one. That was pretty good. What do we got here? I got this one recently from Destination Toys in Jacksonville. I just finally checked it out for the first time a couple weeks ago. And I was so happy because I never saw this in person. There was 3 of them, I believe. Weird Al. The real halftime show I want to see. Because he could do any genre. He could spoof anything. So they had different eras. I think there was also the Michael Jackson Bad. And then there was like a yellow shirt one. I never saw a single one in store. Not a single one, but they had it there. I had to pick it up. It's Weird Al. Yeah, Sean's got all 4 ghosts. Me too, my friend. Michelle's got, thank you. Appreciate that. Larry, Comic Cons are always fun, especially the panels. Hope they come back. I know Raleigh, North Carolina is getting a GalaxyCon show in July. My friend Balls, you hear me talk about him on the Wrestling Audio shows. I co-host shows on Wrestling Audio with him. He's the one putting it together. And they've sold a crap ton of tickets. I believe there's still more, though. So they're coming back little by little. Maybe not as plentiful as they used to be, because at one point when I left Comic-Con, there was like 917 across the U.S. alone per year, from mom and pops to, of course, the big ones, San Diego Comic-Con, Emerald City, Rhode Island, so on and so forth. You're not going to see 917 again because the virtual thing. Virtual has changed life. Ozzy Osbourne pop from His Ordinary Man, his new album. They have multiple Iron Maidens. I just decided to go with this one with Eddie. Got the little Diddy Daddy Devil. And then finally, we got Sid of Slipknot. We did the other 2 from Slipknot a while ago. All right. This is the final stretch. We're going to get out on time. All right. Ghost. Ghost. And Ghost. So there you go. There's all those 4 ghosts there. I have no idea how I'm going to escape this pile of everything. I was on QLZ. I had to get Weezer too. Rivers Cuomo. Feel bad for the rest of the group. The rest of the group go F themselves. You don't get pops. They probably don't care. I feel bad. I don't have anybody else. I don't have Joe Perry, but I do have Steven Tyler. Kind of as he's transitioning into grandma stage, not quite young Steven Tyler, but not quite American Idol Steven Tyler. This is as he's transitioning to his new name, Karen. One thing about me that people don't know is I love old school rap, especially when it comes 90s. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. So when they made an Ice Cube one, I had to get it. I mean, it's Ice Cube. Today was a good day. The other GNR pop, these guys got separated pretty well. Slash, of course. I want the Ozzy. Well, yell at Hot Topic for that. God. All right. Buddy, I could have got you a Weird Al like a year ago. I need to let you know what I'm looking for. I will be texting you multiple times a day, air day. It's crazy. And then the last 2, finally, I got AC/DC, the Back in Black album pop, which they say to display without this, but I don't know. Kind of cool. I kind of like it. But they do have holes in the back of the packaging, so you can actually hang them up on your wall if you want, which is cool. And then Linkin Park, the Hybrid Theory one with the Soldier. I still hope they create a Chester one day. I still hope they create Mike Shinoda. If they get the rest of the band, even better. But so there you go. There's still 3 more smaller boxes of stuff from work, but they're not going to have much in them other than little items. My snacks, I would stock up on snacks every day. So I just bought like Cheetos. And I'll just literally like opened a bag and then, hey, Mo, need you in the office. And then, so, yeah, so I'm going to go through that. I'm not going to do that on the stream. I'm not going to bore you guys with all of that, but I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me, tuning in, interacting with me. It was a blonde hair Steven Tyler. Lindsay is satisfied, I guess. So I don't know what you're saying yes to, but I'm happy to satisfy you, Lindsay. So, yeah. So I'm going to start doing more of these more often, maybe not all pop related, but I'm going to try to keep up with you, especially as I figure out what's next for me in my career, in my life. Don't know if I'm staying in the area or not. I don't know. But I don't like to close out options. So if staying here is it, cool, I'm staying here. If it means moving on and moving elsewhere, cool. I mean, I've lived a lot of places. I'm originally from the Midwest, but I've bounced around numerous spots in Ohio, Albuquerque, New Mexico, numerous spots in Indiana, Los Angeles, California, now here. So I'm not afraid of moving. The devil I don't know is not something scary to me, but I'm also tired of moving. As you see, I have stuff, and I don't like packing and unpacking stuff. But no, now that I have the streams, though, maybe I do. But so I'll keep you posted. But I'm gonna start doing this a little bit more often, just so we can, we can still interact. It's not the same as the radio. I get it. I understand. But I do have podcasts, and I know the podcasts aren't for everyone. That's why I want to start doing some more of these. So we can hang out. Amanda, I appreciate you. Reason I'm not listening to them anymore. I'm not telling people not to, but if you don't want to listen, you don't want to listen. I can't obviously stop you. Nathan, thank you for interacting so much today. Love you too. Lindsay, I love you. I am very satisfying. Thank you. Daniela says I'd get out of here if I could. Let's start a business together. I don't know if we've ever really talked, but if we need to start a business together, ukulele sales, I don't know. We'll figure this out. My preferred area, since we're talking about it, I know I'm gone over in my time. I'm sorry. Honestly, Vegas. It's my happy city, and a lot of people don't understand it. I go to Vegas. I try to every single year, and I love it so much. I'm so happy there. The people, I don't even drink, so it's not even the drinking and the bar scene. I don't go to clubs, but you got so many shows. You don't want to be the one city, the music tour doesn't want to swing through Vegas. The people watching, you got the best foods in the world all in one spot. The weather, you don't really get snow, and if you do, it's on the mountains off in the background, and I hate snow. Not the rapper, the 90s rapper Snow with Informer. That's great, but the actual, Mother Nature snow, can't stand it. So Vegas, and many, many times over the years, over the decades, I've looked at jobs in Vegas. Right now, it's like a horrible job market there. I don't even know what I would do. I don't necessarily want to do radio out there. I'd like to host, but normally those things are outsourced elsewhere. And I don't know, maybe one day, hope you get there. I appreciate that, Michelle. Cindy, Vegas, baby. You are right. Danielle, you're a nurse. So no ukulele sales? Are you dropping out of the business? Wow. Okay. Well, thanks a lot there. Eric loves table talk, especially when I read the sheets and they mention something that's revealed on. We're trying, man. We are trying. Paul, she's my former cat sitter in California. Yeah. How you holding up, pal? Pal is just what we call her. How you holding up, pal? I would love to go to Vegas. What just happened? I can't go into details, but me and the higher ups clashed one too many times. So I'm sure their story would probably be different than mine, but that's how I'm explaining it to people. And yeah, I think that's about everything here. Thank you guys so much. The DMs are always open, so reach out, say hi, reach out and touch me. And let's do this again sometime. All right, let me know when you're free, and we shall chat, and you will watch me be a dweeb. I mean, you already know I'm a dweeb, but now you can see it even more.